Up now in the soup, we borrow Lindsay's ankle bracelet. Tend to the casualties on The Bachelorette.
I'm half blind.
Hire a babysitter for K+8.
That's blatant negligence.
And put on a tutu for So You Think You Can Dance.
Do I do the shimmer or do I shake my ass?
Plus, fake tans on True Beauty, Dance Your Ass Off Jiggles Back, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
Bow, 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 batu.
Now, here's the host who watches it all for you, Joel McHale.
Welcome to The Soup. We've been away for a couple of weeks. It was the only way to avoid covering the American Idol finale. But no worries, everything is just the way we left it. Oh no, oops, oopsie daisy. Oh, oops, I forgot. Oh, that's where that spigot was. Oh, hold on one second. Oh, right. Okay. That's right, we have props. Get it? While we were out, America's Got Talent returned with Howie Mandel replacing the Hoff. It's been great for everyone except us and the guy who has to rub hand sanitizer all over Howie's buzzer every 5 minutes. But even Howie had a hard time being positive about this contestant.
What do you do?
I twirl flaming Samoan knives. I'm half blind. Oh my God.
You're what?
Totally blind in the left eye, and I have no depth perception and no peripheral vision on the left side. Well, I haven't killed anybody yet. I hadn't set anybody on fire yet.
She's right. She hasn't set anyone on fire. Oh, thank you. She's got the same eye as Jim Joyce, the umpire. Perfect game. Sports, nothing to the audience. Khloe Kardashian. There you go, got you back. In order to simplify things on So You Think You Can Dance, this season they will have 10 finalists instead of 20, and the winners will be told in person in their hometowns no matter where they might be scattered about the globe. Nigel showed up in rural Ohio to break the news to Kent Boyd, and the excitement started before he got inside the door. Sorry, I should have told you that the Boyds have a twit indicator in their yard. It's very loud. It's like a sump pump. It just kicks in. I don't know, David Beckham was a homeless hobbit. Yeah, that was him trying to kick. Anyway, scandal. A bench warrant was temporarily issued for Lindsay Lohan this week after her alcohol monitoring device allegedly indicated that she had been drinking. And by alcohol monitoring device, I mean, of course, her Twitter account. Lohan tweeted, and I am not joking, all of these false reports are absolutely wrong, marking the first time someone has slurred in a tweet. She further tweeted, I've been more than I'm compliance and feeling great. Furthermore, she said she was hard at work on her new signal. I am compliance. Hear me incoherent, giggle, burp. Dos Bellini, s'il vous plaît. I almost said it. Yes. Even before her recent troubles with her alcohol bracelet, Lindsay's lawyers were arguing against it. Access Hollywood explains why.
Ms. Lohan has a number of upcoming photo shoots. The Scram device would interfere with all of that work.
It's a fact. Lindsay's lawyer was telling the truth. Here's the photo proof. Thanks to creative styling by German Vogue, Lindsay hid the Scram by wearing fur boots with her lingerie while showing off her hunting skills with a bow and arrow.
For her next shoot, Lindsay will be showing off her skills with a hacksaw, and if that doesn't work, a blowtorch, a surgical saw, some Vaseline, and the jaws of life. In even more scandalous news, Inside Edition found a little kid drinking a beer and got an expert to weigh in.
The shocking video. Is that child really swigging beer at the ball game? Just like the kid smoking cigarettes. But this is in America.
That's blatant negligence.
That's blatant negligence. What sort of person leaves a full beer lying around? I mean, if you start something, you should finish it. That's a bad lesson to teach a young boy like that. Now, where's that kid with the smokes? I've been on camera for 11 seconds. I'm jonesing. Hey, Danny. Great tan. Later, Inside Edition was bored, so they analyzed Tag Team's Whoop, There It Is music video from 1993.
Plus, the mystery of this 17-year-old music video. Is that really President Obama?
I believe it was in the pages in The Audacity of Hope. President Obama presented the idea. The first responsibility of government was to find a honey dip to dip it in, slam dunk it, stick it, flip it, and ride. In TV news, we're 3 episodes into this heartbreaking, for all the wrong reasons season of The Bachelorette. And Allie, who is a champ in the likability department, has a tough road ahead of her. You remember Allie, the one who chose her job at Facebook over Bachelor Jake last season, and now has chosen a total stranger over her job at Facebook. She's the kind of girl who needs a little space. So when the guys shoot a video for the hot group Bare Naked Ladies, John is disappointed.
There were 8 scenes. Mine was the only one that had no contact with Allie.
Well, that's a wrap on scene 2. Moving on to 3.
After I finished, I was like, really, that's it? I was definitely kind of wondering, when's it going to be my turn?
It's your turn now, dude. They're boarding all passengers seated in rows 20 and above. And you're going to have to check that bag. It's too big. Meanwhile, Justin is participating with a broken leg, but he's not going to let that stop him from getting to Allie, who's 3 miles away, uphill.
I'm willing to do anything to get a rose from Allie, even if it kills me.
I picked Hunter for the date today because our relationship has just been so up and down. This could be sort of a make it or break it time. That's it. And if he can't...
Okay.
Yeah, wait.
Go.
Oh my gosh! What are you doing here?
Surprise!
No way! No way! Listen, we're doing an interview, so why don't you just hobble on back, and I'll see you tonight when I pick up one of your non-crippled roomies for a date. Okay, sweet? Okay. You're the best. Faster. Wait a minute, Let me see that footage again. Look at this. Okay, there's the right leg is broken, and now, left leg is broken. It took him so long to get there. One leg healed, then he broke the other one. I hope she's worth it, Justin. R-rated guy. Gary Coleman's wife, Shannon, who is not trying to capitalize on Gary's death at all, lets ET camera crews into the house they shared for a little trip down memory lane.
In the closets, Gary's clothes are still hanging and his shoes rest on the floor. On a shelf, twin teddy bears with the couple's names.
And then here is the one where he seriously looks like he's like really tall that I love.
I used to go bowling, so here's a really cool one of him and his bowling ball.
There's really nothing about the house that separates it from any other in the neighborhood. Nothing that says Gary Coleman lived here.
It's a veritable nondescript Graceland. Let's try to profit off the tragedy that is Chat Stew.
So meaty.
The KTLA Morning News Show had a story on donuts. It's a morning food item. Relevant news. But I think Michaela Pereira took it in another direction.
Americans consume more than 10 million donuts a
You're
year.
showing incredible restraint, Frank Buckley. I'll leave those right there for you. Let me tell you about the stinky flour.
Okay, if it's about the flour used in the donuts, no thank you. And if it's about the flour not used in donuts, no thank you. On the Today Show, Willard Scott had some incredible health news.
Here's Mabel, sweet Mabel Martin of New Orleans, Louisiana, 102. Her secret to longevity is smoking a pipe. That's good. I like that.
Whitney Houston looks terrific. Oh, come on. You want me to say you look bad? Good Day New York may know very little about almost everything, but that doesn't stop them from forming some strong opinions. This week's topic were lesbian kisses and Bollywood movies.
Can we please go back to normal? Because therapy is really expensive. Go back to making...
What was that? What does she mean by that? She went through therapy and they told her to...
Kiss somebody? I don't know.
Girl?
Yeah. It's
Donna.
overdone. It was overdone when Madonna did it a few years ago.
Some people think it's not done enough. Some people, not me, coming up on Good Day New York.
By the way, in Bollywood movies, they never kiss.
They never kiss.
They never kiss in
There's
Bollywood.
something to be
Everything else
said
they'll
about
sing,
that.
they'll dance, and
Yes.
they never kiss.
Yeah, this is the new world, and we kiss over here, all right?
So why don't you hop on your flying carpet and float your ass out of here? But first, why don't you make out with Rosanna? It's not for me, but some people want to see it. Good day, New World. We'll be right back after this week's Decision Do-Over moment.
Who needs a decision do-over this week? This guy from America's Got Talent.
This is known as a poor life choice.
Oh, good. He knows. Don't waste time with do-overs. Get it right the first time. Bing. Stay tuned for Reality Show Clip Time with Kate Plus 8, True Beauty, and Last Comic Standing Gets No Respect. Plus, Tales from Home Shopping, Naked Kardashians, and the kick-ass Clip of the Week.
It pisses me off. Really.
Welcome back. Spin-offs are one of the great traditions in TV history. The 70s had Laverne and Shirley, the 90s experienced Frasier, and this generation gets Kate Plus 8. No one was more excited about the cameras returning to the Gosselin home than the kids themselves. Watch little Colin eagerly explain what's changed since they've been gone. She also got rid of a terrible haircut, her free time with us kids, and... Oh, yeah, Daddy! Here's one of his old Ed Hardy t-shirts. It's a wag down. Last Comic Standing is back with new judges Greg Giraldo, Andy Kindler, and Natasha Leggero. If you're not familiar with Natasha, don't worry, this alleged comedian wasn't either.
This is the most impossible thing to perform in front of two people who I idolize, by the way, Greg.
Oh, well.
Wait,
Who's the one you don't? Wait a second.
I don't know Nancy, but I know you.
You do not know Nancy.
And you.
My name's not Nancy.
All right.
It's okay.
Stephanie.
It's very hard.
Natasha,
It's very hard to
and
judge.
Even
Nancy,
Plainfield
no
that
one's
way.
listening to you.
Listen, Mavis, why are you still talking? Oh, what's that, Norbit? Sorry, I don't know who you are. Sitting Bull, I'm sorry. Why don't you just shut your trap already, Kaiser Wilhelm III? So did I win? Mike, introduce yourself to the neighbors because Toddlers and Tiaras is back. And this season is raunchier than ever with wardrobe malfunctions and rampant drug use galore. Here's Xander, a healthy 5-year-old pageant boy, getting made up by his equally healthy pageant mother.
I'm Xander, 5 years old. I'm a pageant diva.
Look up.
I done 60 pageants.
Oh, we didn't put your clear gloss on your lips. A lot of people are wondering why boys are in pageants. They think he's going to be on the wrong side of the fence. I'm so not concerned.
I'm looking up.
Okay, so I am a little concerned.
Well, just do what you did with the last two kids you were concerned about. Eat them. If you're going through withdrawal from Niecy Nash's self-proclaimed jiggly parts, fear not, because Dance Your Ass Off is back. You may want to sit down for this. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was the open call, and Nathan danced to a gutsy performance of PYT. Nathan, it's Dance Your Ass Off, Nat. Dance Your Oshkosh Bagosh Boy Small T-shirt off. That's in the windowless van outside. Unlike you, I totally understood the ending of Lost. But for the life of me, I cannot grasp the intricate plot on Cake Boss, so I'm going to need the Cake Boss himself, Buddy Valestro, to explain it to me.
I know who you are. You own the Devils.
I do, thank you.
Oh, awesome. So you want me to make a devil's cake?
Actually, bigger than that. The governor-elect of New Jersey, Chris Christie, is having his inauguration gala, and they wanted you to make the cake.
See, Jeff's friends with the governor, and they want me to make a cake for his inauguration.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, Cake Boss. That guy wants you to do what for who? Oh, if there's only some way to follow this. Oh, great. Let's see, okay? I still don't get it. Whale Wars is a show about environmental activists. No, stop it. Stop it. Who take to the high seas to protect the lives of whales. They're a strong, brave crew. But just stop that, but this may be asking a lot of an elderly man.
We're gonna hit it, Paul. The Steve Irwin's fragile hull almost punctured on an iceberg last year. So Captain Watson's plan is to have the Bob Barker clear a path through the ice.
Guys, I don't like being tied to the front of a boat. Guys, do you see me? I need my medication. Guys, there's a polar bear. He just ran off with my dentures, guys. How about my Bob Barker impression? Yeah. Is your Mr. Big tingling? Then it's time for Tales from Home Shopping. Quacker Factory's Gene Bice is back with all new sequined cruise wear for summer and an insightful movie review of Sex and the City 2.
Women all over the world, no matter what language they speak, love those four characters. Right. Because we can all relate to having a close-knit group of girls that we just go to, whether it's our sisters or our girlfriends or both. You know, just to hang out and be there with you, no matter what.
My husband got up from the lunch table one day at 40 years old and dropped dead.
There must have been something wrong with my hemlock muffins. He shouldn't have been able to get up in the first place. Anyway, Samantha is a hoot. We'll be right back.
Hold on for lots more delicious soup, including Antonio Sabato Jr. in a sci-fi movie, Kourtney and Khloe's naked paint fight, and the kick-ass clip of the week.
You will thank me later.
The internet has this coming.
They can have my pussy when they pry it from my cold, dead hands.
Catch Web Soup with Chris Hardwick, Wednesdays at 8 on G4.
Welcome back. The sci-fi original Princess of Mars aired this week, starring Antonio Sabato Jr. as an American sniper in Afghanistan that is transported to Mars via flash drive and some CIA spooks. You heard me. To assist in the battle between aliens and humans, and Tracy Lords as the princess. As you'll see, Tracy has far removed herself from her underage stint in the porn industry during the 80s.
Let me explain. It's not what you think. I'm still on your side.
That was her pee bucket.
Silly Tracy, that only makes VH1 reality stars stronger. It's kind of like Gremlins. The alien is the only one who hasn't had work. Let's take some E. On this Sunday's premiere of Kourtney and Khloe Take Miami, Miami, once a city that greeted Kourtney and Khloe as liberators, has fallen to insurgency and civil war. Kourtney and Khloe must return with a troop surge. Unfortunately, Khloe is hungover and has a crappy attitude on the first day of the offensive.
1, 2, 3. Khloe, give me fierce but not so mad. You look like you got some tension in you.
What do you want? I'm all the way here for you with your baby and your boyfriend. I leave my husband at
home. Are you crazy? Shut up. I'm naked right now and I'm fat as Are you really for real? Shut the up.
Michael, could you quit being such a sour bitch and just pose?
Oh, I'm sorry, Andrew. Am I not working hard enough for you? I left my baby in a bar to be here, okay? I'm out here standing like an a-hole. This paint that he bought, it's lead-based. It's ripping off my nipples, okay? I'm constipated, and one of you jackasses has a roaming finger.
Why are you why do you have why?
Exactly.
That doesn't... Well, after Khloe and Kourtney, check out the premiere of Holly's World, which I'm sure will be twice the blurred nudity and half the words. And that brings us to our clip of the week. On True Beauty, the contestants think they are competing to be the face of Vegas, but are actually being watched by a group of judges who are not judging their looks, but whether they are pretty on the inside. Michael is not, and he is rapidly disposed of, but not before he delivers some of his life philosophy.
I'm not a loser. Not too many times do I hear somebody saying, you're a loser. It's more or less like, you're a winner. Failure is not an option. It's not technically my slogan, but I use it like I made it up.
Well, technically you have made up the slogan, failure is not a option, so well did. Also, I did not make up the slogan, I just saved a bunch of money on car insurance. But that is how I live my life. Here are some more of Michael's thoughts on Michael.
Imagine the whole world, all blue dots, and then you got these random, like, green, random yellow dots. Like, I'm one of the colored ones. I'm not one of the blue ones.
Did you get that dot thing? Because think about that for a second. In literary circles, I did what's known as an astrology. Unfortunately, Michael ends up on the chopping block, but is brave in the face of elimination.
Well, I'm gonna go out there and just use me, my personality, and what God's given me, and just really put it out there. I'll take bottom place, but I won't accept losing.
Well, you lost, Michael. Sorry, man. But on the upside, you are also in the bottom place. So, congratulations, weirdo. Come be bottom place with me July 23rd at Humphreys by the Bay in San Diego. See you next week.